Welcome back to Season 5, Episode 30 of Rocket Corner.
Thanks for coming back. A Day in History with Silas.
On this day, in 1861, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln outlawed business with the Confederate States in the U.S. Civil War.
Now it's time for the National Day with Audra.
Today is National Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day. It's annually the third Friday in April. This day aims to raise awareness and effectively rid homes of unused or expired prescription and over-the-counter medications sitting in medicine cabinets, nightstands, or kitchen cabinets that have potential for diversion or abuse by family members. So how do we dispose of expired or unused medications? Well, it says that flush medications flow into our water supply and can negatively impact the fish we eat and the water we drink. And when we discard them in the trash, medications leak into and contaminate the soil. So you can safely and effectively and easily dispose of these medications by using a site of use or in-home disposable solution available online.
To go along with Clean Out Your Medicine Day, we have put together a spring cleaning segment for you. The goal of this is to make spring cleaning more enjoyable, easier, and to make your house or whatever you are cleaning the cleanest it can be. So, tip number 1, don't clean if you're not motivated. If you clean and you only get half done, it's going to sit there for a long time and things will escalate quickly. To make it fun, listen to music, watch a video or a movie, and do it with your friends or family. Also, FaceTime or call someone, then you have somebody to talk to. To really make sure that your house is clean and that you're doing the best work that's possible, anything that is expired has to go, unfortunately. Anything that's broken and hasn't been fixed yet, chances are it's not going to be fixed. And if something doesn't bring you joy, there's no reason in keeping it. Also, those pants that you said that you'll fit into in the summer, just get rid of them, because if you have no motivation to get into them now, you're not going to later. So there's some of your tips and tricks for spring cleaning. It's not as bad as you think and you'll feel better afterwards. Now it's time for some more knowledge. Here's the fact of the day.
Did you know the Windy City name has nothing to do with the Chicago weather? It actually has to do with the hot-headed people that live there.
Now it's time for the Senior Spotlight. So this week for Senior Spotlight, we have Laura Basinger. Hi Laura, how are you?
Good. How are you, Maddie?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Okay, Laura, where do you plan on going to college and what is your intended major?
I'm going to Ohio Northern University and I am going to major in accounting.
Wow. The math skills. Okay.
Okay.
So what is your favorite restaurant?
So my favorite restaurant is Portillo's.
Oh, okay. So, dreaded question. If you could pick a dream car, what is it?
So there's a lot. It depends on like what kind of car, but I would say my all-time favorite is the 1937 Bugatti.
Okay.
So,
Okay, very good.
What's on that?
Okay, then last question. What is your favorite kind of Shirley's popcorn?
So I like Buckeye,
Okay.
but I'm not really a big popcorn fan, so
I see that. I feel that. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And now to Toby's top 5.
Welcome back to this week's Top 5, and this week it's movies, and these are some of my movies that I love to watch on a daily basis. Number 1, I have Gladiator. The reason why I chose Gladiator is because it has a lot of action in it, which I love action movies. It's about like Roman stuff and other stuff like that, but it's a good movie to watch with friends or by yourself. But I prefer by myself because I like to watch action movies by myself and stuff. So, number 2, I have Jaws. Jaws is a really old movie that came out in like the 19s, and some of it can be scary to some people, but to me, it's another. Some of these are action movies and some of them are comedies, but Jaws can be funny, and it also is a combination of action, scary, and funny, depending on what scene it is or what the main characters are doing. Number 3, I have Deadpool. Deadpool is one of my top favorites because it is a very hilarious movie, and there is some parts in the movie where he talks and stuff and like does like slow motion action shots or whatever. And sometimes some of those things can be pointless to me. Just keep it going or whatever. But overall, 7 out of 10, a very good movie to watch. Number 4, I have Medea. Medea is a very hilarious family movie that you can watch with by yourself or with your family on the couch, eating popcorn, eating snacks and stuff. You can watch it at night or day, but most of the time it's a very hilarious movie and it's a family comedy. And finally, for number 5, I have Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a really, really old movie, but I watched it like once or twice and I thought it was a really good movie. There are some parts of it though that were very scary to me because I was a young kid and stuff like that. But overall, it's a very hilarious and can be scary. But those are the top 5 movies that I would watch on a daily basis. See you next week for the next top 5.
Now Audra and I are going to talk to you about the pros and cons of extracurriculars at our school. Audra and I this week have a segment for you on the pros and cons of extracurricular activities.
Just as a disclaimer for you guys, not all extracurriculars involve or require physical activity or smarts.
So here are some of the pros. Physical activity, it helps you get in shape and to feel better. You can be more active, healthy, making new friends, new relationships, just having fun, and that's really a big pro to physical activity, sports, extracurriculars. Staying energized, so you feel more awake during the day, you're more excited to go participate, that's a big thing. Winning is a lot of fun, especially when you're with your friends and your family can support you and you get to be in the newspaper and get these trophies. And so extracurriculars look very good on resumes. Colleges look for these types of things to show your time management skills, your hard work, your teamwork, collaboration.
And some cons could include some injuries. If you're injured in a sport, obviously you can't play, so that's a very big con. There can be drama and gossip involved. I mean, that's never fun, like people talking about you, but you know. You could feel exhausted because you're working too hard and just feel exhausted all the time. Losing games, that's like when you're constantly losing, I mean that kind of defeats like the purpose and kind of lose your motivation. And a sport can add a lot of stress and anxiety, so.
And I have a few that just kind of land in the middle. So sportsmanship is a really big key factor in any extracurricular activity. Depending on yourself, your coaches, your teammates, any community members, if there's good sportsmanship, then you always play better and you feel better about participating. Playing time is also in the middle, whether you get to play or not. But being a part of a team is still a big thing, and it can be a lot of fun, and it teaches you a lot of lessons and gives you a lot of experiences that maybe you would not encounter otherwise. And schedules, just fitting sports or any extracurriculars into your schedule is hard, especially when you have other things like family time, jobs, or like babysitting your other siblings, whatever it may be. But I highly encourage you if you can make the time to do it, because it's a lot of fun. Now we have some input from Mr. Recker and Mr. Rui. So here we have our Quiz Bowl advisor. Here, Mr. Recker. Hi, Mr. Recker. How are you doing?
Good, Maddie.
Okay, can you give me a brief description of your Quiz Bowl program and some good qualities about your team?
Okay. In Quiz Bowl, we get together in the fall. We have practices where we just go through different types of questions they might have in Quiz Bowl. The idea is that when a question is asked in the competition, students buzz in, and whoever buzzes in first gets a chance to answer the question right. And we have 2 teams. Our team has 5. Both teams have 5 on their each side, and then whoever gets it right first gets a point. And it's a competition where we go to other schools come to us. It's a good way to use the knowledge you have to support your school and be a part of a team. And it's a lot of fun. We have our matches in the fall or in the winter. As I said, practices are in the fall.
What are some major pros that you think could come to students who participate in Quiz Bowl?
Well, it is a lot of fun. I mean, people who are involved get a chance to be part of a team and to be there representing their school and to compete. You know, our Quiz Bowl members are competitive and they like to win, and we've done a good job with that the last few years. As you see up here, Quiz Bowl champions for 2021.
Woo!
Yeah. We have a varsity and a JV team, so everybody has a chance to participate and just be together with other nerdy people like yourself. So it's a good outlet for all that info we have.
Thank you, Mr. Recker.
Thank you, Maddie.
Here we have our esports coach, Mr. Rui, and our president, Jacob Suter. Okay, so we have some questions for you to add on to my extracurricular segment. Can you give me a brief description of esports, please?
Yeah, sure. Really, esports is kind of a creative program just in the recent years throughout the state of Ohio that kind of helps give students who might not want to be athletically involved an opportunity to learn more about like teamwork and communication. And well, these sports are much more than just mind-numbing games. But also, it teaches them like problem solving. Like we have some games like League of Legends where they have to get to the other place. I forget what it's called. Fountain. And they have to battle the other team, but they have to definitely work together.
All right, so can you tell me what different games that you have?
We have League of Legends, Fortnite, Rocket League, and Overwatch.
Okay, and can you give me a brief description, very brief, of like your captain roles?
Yeah, I'm the captain of the League of Legends team. Reed Leakey is the captain of the Fortnite team. Thomas Bauman and Evan Long are the captains of the Rocket League team, and Blake Steiner is the captain of the Overwatch team.
Okay. And with your JV and varsity, is there a specific way that you have that distinguished, or how do you run that?
We let each of the captains decide who they want to put on their rosters. Some teams do tryouts, others just don't have enough for a JV team, but it's mostly skill-based and just whatever we decide.
Okay, and with your game days and times, like is it just within the whole week, or do you have specific times, specific days?
Each day kind of has a specific game. For instance, Monday, that is our Fortnite time from 4 to whenever. Then Tuesday is our Overwatch, and then Wednesday is our Rocket League. As for League of Legends, it's just whenever it fits into the schedule, since we have some baseball players on the team.
And what about fundraising? I have seen that you guys have definitely done some with your new computers that you have here. Do you have any examples or things that you're looking to do in the future?
Yeah, so I know during the winter time you guys made some winter programs.
We've reached out to several companies, had them buy some ads from us, and then also this summer we're planning to do the PG food tent at the fair.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any good memories from this season or things that are coming up that you're looking forward to?
Just their conversations
Okay.
during the games is kind of funny, and that's a good memory. I know also that if there's a sport that's having baseball track, that after they have their games, they like to go and support the other teams.
So obviously extracurriculars look good on resumes. Is there anything else that you would like to add to that? Obviously there's skills, and it's an extracurricular, it's time management.
Yeah, absolutely. Esports actually has great scholarship potential. We had a senior this year, Chuck Ritchie, get a $2,000 scholarship for his esports career at ONU. So it's a great opportunity for you to get some extra money for college and just to have fun with friends.
A lot of colleges are taking advantage of the whole esports. They realize that it is a good skill to have, a good sport to have.
Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
So as an add-on to our extracurricular segment, I am the president of the art club, and I would like to just encourage you to join next year. I will be leaving, unfortunately, teardrop, but it's a lot of fun, and unfortunately with COVID we did not get to do as many things as we would normally, but we make a lot of signs. This year we made the signs for the levee. We like to hang up signs in the spirit hallway, things to celebrate our teams. It's a lot of fun. We have gone on field trips in the past to the Toledo Museum of Art. That was so much fun. We got to get out of school. It's fun to participate and be active in things like this, especially if you're very creative. So I highly encourage you all to join, and I would like to speak on my behalf as well as Ms. Verhoff's. And I also have a disclaimer again about our extracurriculars. So if you participate it's very important to be kind and respectful and hardworking. You have a team to lead or to participate with, and they're counting on you, so never give up and try as hard as you can. Don't get discouraged and try to have as much fun as possible, because whether you're in middle school, junior high, high school, whatever it may be, it goes very fast. I am a senior, so I could definitely tell you that it does go very fast, and you could ask almost any senior and I guarantee they would agree. And it's just very important to try your best always. There's always someone looking up to you or looking at you, watching you, to see how you're going to react to certain situations. Once again, there is a team counting on you, and don't let down your team or anyone else. So thank you, and good luck if you do choose to be in an extracurricular trick of the day.
All right, so I'm here with Mr. Recker for the trick of the day, and he's gonna be drawing Bart Simpson. So here we go. And that is Bart Simpson with Mr. Recker.
Here's Audra with the quote of the day.
Find joy in everything you choose to do, every job, relationship, and home. It's your responsibility to love it or change it.